Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, June 19th, 2019, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, we had a crappy day today, if you can believe that. In fact, I think it's probably the worst day we've had in June so far. We've had a lot of frustrating days in June, but they've usually been small losses. Today our losses got a little more significant. We had like negative $2,000 something on the close yesterday, and by the time we closed that out, we were negative 6,600 in our closed out trades. It was frustrating because basically that lowered equity loss was mostly in one funky stock we had. Real almost a penny, or really it was a penny stock, and it went down rather than up, and we had 30,000 shares in it, and we took over like $4,400 loss in that. So most of that $6,600 was in one stock that went south. I put these low valued stocks, I put a handful of them in the portfolio mainly because they're fairly safe from doing exactly what this stock did today. Because they're priced way low there, they're more likely to go up than they are down, and when they go up, because we have so many shares, we tend to make quite a bit of money with them. But just the opposite happened this morning. So we took it in the shins this morning with our exits, and then we got into 8 new positions. 4 of them were positive, 4 of them negative, and we're carrying negative $4,200 going into tomorrow. So that is very disappointing too. And we've just not done well last couple days. And look here what's happened with the Dow. We get this big push up, and it didn't exactly rally today, but it's up officially 38 points. So we certainly don't have a sell-off here last couple days, but we've taken it on the chin both days. Very upsetting, disappointing. The Fed met today, and there was speculation that they might lower interest rates. That would have just caused this stock market to go berserk to the top side. They made a decision to not do anything with interest rates. Interest rates haven't been lowered since 2008, and they're leaving these alone with the caveat that if the trade war and tariffs and all that put too much pressure on the economy, that they may intervene by lowering interest rates. But that's just no help to us at all. Basically what they're saying, that if the stock market crashes, they'll intervene with lowered interest rates, but the stock market isn't crashing, so they're just going to leave things alone. So I don't think we're going to get any help from the Fed. I just hope that that we can go up there and break those new highs and not have another failure at this level. It kind of feels like it wants to give out up here, and our poor performance here is part of that feeling. It's just we get into things and they just don't go anywhere. It seems like, the only thing that can happen is we get into trades and they go against us, not the other way around. Anyway, I know I'm being very pessimistic today, but I am not happy with how things went today. I'll just show you one stock today that's of great frustration. This is IRWD, which is Ironwood Pharmaceuticals Incorporated. This started out as our biggest trade today. We bought this yesterday right out of the gate, and it closed positively, but then it just leaped up this morning for our exit, and we got out of there with positive $4,600. Beautiful trade, and that actually offset that loss in that funky penny stock that went against us this morning. So this was an important trade. It looked real good. That thing is up there so high, it kept going, and we get re-entered, and then it kind of goes sideways and then sells off, closing pretty close to its low there. And so we have a $4,600 win in this stock, but then we give back $2,800 in open trade loss, and that chart does not look very friendly to me. So very frustrating. The whole day was frustrating. The whole week is frustrating, and even the month is starting to become frustrating to me. I know I'm not happy. I want to see this thing turn around before the end of the month. Let's just see what happens. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll be back here tomorrow on Thursday.